Next in line is a brief description about extensive and intensive listening, which are two important kinds of listening. We as language teachers can imagine that if students have a valuable input in form of listening, they can improve their speaking and other language skills as well. And we could imagine that the combination of extensive and intensive listening could actually enhance their opportunities of learning good listening or improve their listening skills. Because this might not provide them an opportunity to listen to the people other than their instructors within the classroom, but would also provide them a kind of awareness about good pronunciation and good listening habits. Let's move to extensive listening. Extensive listening basically focuses on a teacher's encouragement to make their students choose the listening text for themselves. They may do so at their homes, at their cars, or through different music playing instruments while traveling in public transport. And they might do such listening activities for their player or general communication skills improvement. This extensive listening, we know it happens most of the times outside the classroom because it's a kind of a free listening without any predetermined questions. And in this way, students might be motivated to listen to the text or material of their own choice. When they are given the freedom to choose for themselves, researchers believe that this might have a motivation enhancing impact on the learners. Materials for extensive listening could be gained from different sources. For example, we have CDs or other TV film scripts or videos through which we could find some valuable extensive listening material. And most of extensive listening material which is found in the market is usually accompanied with some kind of books as well. So this could help teachers and students grasp listening skills more accurately. However, teachers and students should realize that they should choose the material according to their level of understanding, and teacher may facilitate or guide or supervise his students to choose something which might benefit them more. Extensive listening usually involves larger chunks of text, high level of comprehension on the part of students. It also is a listening, as I said earlier, without any predetermined questions. So students are at some liberty to listen to it at their will. And they could listen at a level of their own understanding, or sometimes even below their level, based on their own facility. Some of the important activities which could happen in an extensive listening task may involve recording the responses of the students to what they have heard or listened to. So, teacher could record the responses and could evaluate how much have they gained in terms of listening skills. It also involves filling in report forms for the students by the teacher after the listening activity, and students might be asked to summarize the contents of what they have heard. So, and this could happen in spoken mode or in written mode. So this could affect the progress of other skills as well. Intensive listening, on the other hand, involves listening for a specific purpose, for the improvement of a specific listening ability or skill. At the same time, for the sake of answering certain predetermined questions, it might be looking for a specific information in the text, or looking for a certain grammatical feature or structural feature of the language within the text. So this is more targeted as compared to the intensive listening. This implies or includes listening to mimic a text, getting more detailed understanding of some segments of the text within a broader activity of the listening. It also involves guessing the meaning of a word or phrase within a text, as well as looking for certain grammatical features or structures which might be affecting the meaning or the comprehension of the learners. It raises learners' awareness about how a difference in sound or structure might affect the meaning. Intensive learning activities might include some real-life situations activities, and it would draw students and teachers to place the listening activities in the situations similar to their daily routine. Intensive learning materials also include audio recorded materials, live listening, film clips or video. Live listening could be interesting in many ways. A student might be encouraged through this. Roles of teachers are very important in intensive listening as compared to extensive listening, because teacher is an organizer of the listening activity in terms that he tells the purpose and gives clear instructions to his students. He's also the machine operator, the machine which is running the listening material. It could be computer or it could be a tape. In recent language labs, you could expect it would be computer. He is the feedback organizer. He gives feedback to the students. He gathers feedback from the students and evaluates how much they are correct in assessing what they were told to. And he's also the prompter. He could encourage or prompt students to listen the text again and then notice what changes that replay could bring into their listening abilities.